So hi guys, Yash here, and this is our first one-on-one interview sessions, and we have my very good friend Akshay Brahmbhatt. Um, you know, rather than me saying good things about him, Akshay, why don't you introduce everybody how good you are and how talented you are? You just share you about yourself.
First of all, hello everyone, and thank you, Yash, for having me on your channel. It's a good opportunity, I guess. And about me, I have completed my engineering from DJ Sangvi in mechanical engineering. Post that, I have around 1.5 years of work experience in a consulting firm, and then I have given multiple MBA entrance exams. Talking about MBA CET, I have received around 99.98 percentile in one exam, like in my second attempt, and 99.97 percentile in my first attempt. And I have completed my MBA from GBMS in 2024.
Okay, so guys, yes, cracked GB twice, 99.97 in CET 2021, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah,
And 99.98, 0.01 percentile का improvement in 2022 का exam. Apart from that, CAT maybe what is your score? CAT SAT.
in CAT, I had received 99.52 percentile in CAT 2021, I guess, and in ZAT, 99.8 percentile.
Okay, so we have very good person here. First thing everybody सबका question होगा ये कि why did you leave JB for the first time? And what was the reason? So can you let our viewers know?
Like, that was my first attempt, and I had heard from from many seniors and experienced MBA people that having 1 year of at least 1 year of work ex before going for MBA gives you a good profile. So that was, you can say, a mock attempt of mine, and I had given my all, but I was never going to join any MBA college. This was just it. That attempt was just to gain some experience. The second attempt was obviously my serious attempt, where after cracking the exam, I got admission in the college.
Okay. So, Akshay, I'll be asking you certain questions. You just answer that. So yeah, that's about it. So can you share a bit about your academic background in general? What was your profile, and obviously about your professional background too? Where did you work and what was your role?
In 10th, I have around 92%. In 12th, 12th 75, and engineering 8.32 pointer out of 10. After engineering, during engineering, I have done two internships, one in a finance firm and one in engineering firm. And post engineering, I have around I have 17 months work experience in ZS Associates. It's a consulting firm. Post working in ZS, as I said, that I got admission in JBIMS, and after JBIMS, I'm working in Aditya Birla Capital for around a year.
Yeah, that is good. So you gave CET twice. So one thing, what motivated you to appear for MBA CET exam जिसमें इतने सारे जोल होते हैं, and it is always in news for the bad things. So what motivated you for those 2 years?
Like, the biggest motivation was JBIMS, of course.
Hmm.
Uh, like, many people say many things about this college, but this college is one of a kind. Everyone knows it. It's one of the top MBA colleges of India. It's in heart of the financial capital of India, and there are a lot of benefits. I have heard a lot of things about I had heard a lot of things about JBIMS, and that always kept me motivating. So JBMS was my uh, you can say primary motivating factor. Second was I wanted to get a career enhancement. Like that's a basic reason for everyone. So those two reasons were driving me for
Yeah.
appearing for MBC.
Um, cool. So when did you start your MBA CET preparation, and how did you plan your study schedule?
Like obviously, answer to this question. We have prepared our we have prepared for MBA entrances like together itself. So we had started preparing in around 2020, I guess, and 2020, like mid 2020 somewhere, and we were going to coaching together as well and appearing for mocks, and like our entire preparation was together. So yeah, mid 2020, around 1.5 years of 1 to 1.5 years of serious preparation, and then we appeared for exams together.
So there is no mock test that Akshay has given and I have not given. हम दोनों ने सेम एग्जाम दिए है. इनफैक्ट जो हमारे लास्ट 3-4 एग्जाम थे, हमारा सेंटर भी सेम था, हमारा रूम भी सेम था. इट वाज लाइक मैं यहाँ बैठ के टेस्ट दे रहा हूँ एंड मेरे एग्जैक्ट 2 फीट पीछे अक्षय घूम के टेस्ट दे रहा है. फॉर कैट इट वाज द सेम, फॉर सीईटी जैट सबके लिए सेम था. एंड ही इज मोर देन अ फ्रेंड टू मी, इज जस्ट लाइक अ ब्रदर. So apart from that, how many hours did you study daily and how did you maintain consistency?
Yeah, I have. Everyone has been like always asked me this question that how many hours I have prepared for every day. What I realized, and I guess even you realized during a preparation, was it's not the quantity but the quality of uh, the preparation that matters. So we used to study somewhere around 1 to 1.5 hour every day. Like we had started a year before the exam, so we have definitely had some head start. So around 1 hour, maximum 2 hours a day. So that was enough to give us the needed preparation. But our preparation was always qualitative. Uh, the mocks that we gave, we analyzed them very seriously. I remember like giving the sectional exams and everything together and sitting together, analyzing each and every question, like looking into where both of us went wrong or like where we made silly errors and covering those up. So that's how generally a preparation should be. So yeah, it's all about quality, not quantity.
Also, in 2 attempts, just for our viewers, how many mocks did you give in first attempt and second attempt for
Before my
CET?
first attempt, I had given around 40 mocks, I guess.
Hmm.
30 to 35 to 40 mocks.
Mhm.
And in second preparation, it was 15 to 20 mocks.
Hmm. In net 60 mocks, right? Uh,
Yeah.
and like this is like अक्षय की इंटरव्यू ले रहा हूँ. Whatever I say, it is like understatement. बट अक्षय का सेकंड बॉक्स से ही रैंक 1 ही आता था, जो भी टेस्ट देता था वो. एंड जो मॉक में वो 5 मार्क्स से रैंक 1 आता था ना, लाइक इफ ही इज लेट्स से 145 एंड सेकंड रैंक इज 140, तो दैट मीन्स अक्षय ने अंडर परफॉर्म किया है. दैट वाज हिज लेवल, लाइक ही वाज जेन्युइनली वेरी गुड एट इट. लाइक एंड ही इज बीइंग वेरी हम्बल, but you know guys, like he's very strong in whatever he does. So apart from that, how what was the strategy, let's say, for the initial time there was 75 LR questions, 50 quant, 50 verbal and 25 abstract reasoning. So how did you go about it? Like I think this is the same pattern that is going to come this year too.
Yeah, see, as you know, during our CT exam, there was a uncertainty about the exam pattern itself. Like uh, before our CET year, there was a pattern of, as you said, 75 LR, 50-50, and 25 analytical questions. That was the pattern that was being followed. But just in the year that we appeared for CET, the pattern changed. Like the entire paper was jumbled and there was no definite number of questions for each section. So for that, I had prepared my pattern as the CET exam is of 150 minutes. So in every 30 minutes, I would, out of 200 questions, I will try to complete 50 questions on an average. Like it, for example, first 30 minutes do 50, next 30 minutes do next 50. And in that, the tough questions that I encountered, I used to skip them. And if you calculate properly, in 120 minutes, I would be done with all the 200 questions, the simpler ones. And the ones that I would have skipped, I would appear for them in the last 30 minutes. That was my strategy for random question paper. But if the question paper would have come as it will be coming this year, Then I had prepared a definite strategy of starting with verbal and trying to complete it in 20 to 25 minutes max, followed by analytical reasoning, 25 questions. Then going with the puzzles of LR, followed by all the quant questions. But I would leave the riddles, like that big puzzles that come in the LR, and also QA part of quant, the charts and bar charts and all those. So those parts I would leave for last 40 45 minutes. So this was the like designated strategy that I had prepared for myself, and like with trial and error in the mocks, I had come up with this.
Okay, so like initially, like you used to score very well, like first rank ही आता था, but still you were working on your improvement, right?
Yeah.
वो जो nitty gritty था. So how exactly did you analyze and what exactly did you do to increase your efficiency and performance overall?
See, when you are analyzing 200 questions of a CET mock, it is very boring, honestly.
Hmm.
Like, no one will come and say that it's a very pleasant thing to do, because it's not. It's very boring. But a practice that I had developed for myself was, see, if I have done a question incorrectly in the mock, I would try to attempt it again
Hmm.
without a timer after the exam and see
Hmm.
if I can do it correctly. So,
Hmm.
if I'm able to do it correctly, that meant that I know the concept of that question, but in the exam preparation, I got uh, what you can say, I panicked and wasn't able to solve it. So I'll be prepared. Like, if this is a case, then I'll be well prepared for such scenarios and try to keep myself calm in the exam. If I have done a question incorrectly and I'm not able to solve it post exam as well during my analysis, then that would mean that there is some concept gap. So for such questions, just go through the concept again, try to solve 15-20 more questions on the same topic, and you should be good to go with that. There's also some questions that you would not be able to attempt. So also attempt them with a timer if possible. So that will give you like an idea of if you can solve them in a controlled environment. And for the questions that you have solved correctly, try to see that if you have taken around 1.5 minute or 2 minute or maybe even 1 minute. So try to find that is there some way or some other manner in which you can solve the question even more quickly. So if a 1 minute question can be done in 30 seconds, then try to find that way and try to inculcate in your practice. So this is what my analysis looked like.
So out of 200 questions, how many genuine attempts did you make? I think it was always around 170, if I'm not wrong.
Ah,
Yeah.
160, 170.
160, 170, and net 30, 40 flukes.
Yeah,
So that
30
is the
40.
thing, right? जब भी हम दोनों flukes मार देते, most of those flukes were same only relatively, 30, 40 in my case too. And जो भी shortcuts होते थे ना कोई कोई तो उसको आ जाता था, and he used to say, this is the question. ये कितना simple shortcut logic लगा के you will solve it. And those questions were like amazing. And same with me, जब मैं लाता था और मुझे कोई shortcut मिलता था, I used to show him. तो as a friend we shared our knowledge in that way. And I believe आजकल जो भी इंटरनेट पे वीडियोस आते हैं, like people are giving some unique strategy to crack CET and all of that, it is so expensive and it is not that effective. So what I have decided, Akshay, is like we both made content on questions that we solved via shortcut. 1 घंटे का वीडियो है, रफली 45 minutes 1 hour का वीडियो है, एंड उसमें हम लोग ने दिखाया है कि शॉर्टकट या तुक्के कैसे मारे. नॉर्मली तुक्के का प्रोबेबिलिटी इज 20%, राइट? 1 क्वेश्चन राइट आउट ऑफ 5. बट जो हम मेथड डाल देते हैं उससे तुम्हारा परसेंटेज सीधा 33% हो जाएगा, 40% हो जाएगा तुक्के राइट जाने का. एंड योर परसेंटाइल विल improve drastically. And this course is priced at just 49 rupees. So if you want to buy that course, you can connect with me on WhatsApp or LinkedIn maybe. And 49 rupees for just 1 hour का thing, which is very super effective, right? Some things are courses है जो 10-10 घंटे के होते हैं, they are charging 5,000 10,000 bucks. I think as a student it is pretty costly. So whatever it is from our side, just 1 hour का course, 1.5 hour, and just 49 rupees. And I can guarantee you that your score will increase if you apply that effectively. So moving to
Like
the
it's
next.
quite generous, I guess, because I guess we had come up with those shortcuts after preparation of around 1.5 year, and we have gone through several videos, then several coaching lectures and all that, and then we have accumulated all those shortcuts. So like
वो जो गट
getting
फीलिंग होती है ना ऑप्शन देके मार्क करने की, आई नो व्हाई एग्जैक्टली आई चूज दैट क्वेश्चन, सो दैट इज आवर लॉजिक दैट इवन यू शुड नो, एंड वी आर प्राइसिंग इट सो लो, 49 रुपीज, एक फ्रैंकी भी नहीं आती उतने में, सो दैट मोर पीपल कैन बाय इट, दैट इज आवर लॉजिक. एंड मूविंग टू नेक्स्ट
you have
क्वेश्चन.
seen many videos online saying that this is that X strategy, Y strategy, something.
हाँ हाँ.
It's nothing like that. It's a different logic, but yeah,
या
it's worth it.
या आई गेट इट. सो व्हाट वाज योर स्ट्रॉन्गर सेक्शन? Like out of all, you were strong in all of them, but what was your strongest in series, if you
LR.
can say? LR then?
Uh, LR was my favorite and strongest section as well. Then quant, then analytical, and then verbal was comparatively my weakest section.
Okay. Um, so how did you prepare for LR in general?
See, for LR, my initial preparation included doing a lot of sectional tests that I had with me. So in LR, there are various sections. For example, circular arrangement, then linear arrangement, and like the topics go on. So firstly, solve questions particular to those topics, and then start giving the mocks for LR. Like in the mocks itself, start focusing more on the LR questions. That was my strategy with LR. And
Uh,
if I used to get any puzzle or anything wrong, I used to sit after the exam as well. Like I used to take it on my ego and self-respect that how can I not solve a puzzle? It is my most favorite section, and I have to solve each and every puzzle and
mhm.
evaluation.
What about abstract reasoning?
Abstract reasoning is all based on practice. The more you practice, the more you'll be able to make your attempts accurate in that section. So it's all
Perfect.
about accuracy and how much you practice.
Quants?
Wants the same thing again. I remember buying the book, like buying a book for quant. Arun Sharma, yeah, Arun Sharma for quant, and we used to solve all the quants questions, level one questions of quant based on like the concepts that are taught in the book as well as and like that should really clarify all the concepts and should put you in a position where you can attempt CET exam very smoothly.
Mhm.
So that was my source of preparation for quant.
Verbal and passages?
Verbal and passages, again sectional tests, and I we used to read A1 articles as well, a lot of
Mhm.
them. Like I remember 2 or 3 A1 articles every day, around 10 minutes we used to spend on A1 website. So those articles are genuinely very boring. But the more habit you have of reading boring sections, like boring passages, the more you will get used to the passages that come in the exam, and you'll be able to focus on them.
Also, I would like to add, जब भी verbal ability हो in verbal section, I always suggest that do not spend more than 20 minutes in verbal ability. Passage का अलग करो, because it is in the end little bit about gut feeling, right? You cannot be trapped thinking about one verbal ability question and spend too much time there, because marks per minute जो होता है CET में, it is very important factor. We have to take care of it, if I'm not wrong, right, Akshay?
Yeah, I mean, like if you see for verbal, most of the questions are synonyms, antonyms, or fill in the right word. So it's just based on whether you know or you don't know. In quant or something, you can solve and you can derive it an answer. But in verbal, it's just the fact that do you know the answer or you don't know the answer. So you should try to make it as quick as possible.
Okay, so can you walk us through your exam day experience? फर्स्ट वाला 2021 का और फिर 2022 का. Let's start talk about 2021.
Uh, like one thing that was common about both the exams was uh, we were in the same center
Yeah.
for both of
2021
them.
was Vashi,
Yeah, Vashi.
Navi Mumbai,
Hmm. And 22 was Pune.
पुणे. सेम, उसमें भी सेम
So
सेंटर था, सेम सेंटर सेम रूम.
Huh. So in that, we had reached around 1 hour before the exam was going to start, and we were in the exam hall before 40 minutes, I guess. And after reaching the exam hall, after like having all the useful stuff with me, the pen, hall ticket, and everything, I took a nap of around 15-20 minutes in
Hmm.
both the exams.
Yeah.
So that is very important. It just freshens you up. You have that, like you have all of the anxiety before the exam, that what will happen. Like if you sit in the exam room and you sit and stare and look at the other people, everybody is anxious. So it will just make you more nervous, and you will start overthinking. Everything will happen. So my solution to it was just go and take a nap.
Yeah.
Wake up before 15 minutes, go to the washroom, wash your face, and then come back. You are fresh, you are ready for the exam. You aren't concerned about what other people around you are doing or anything. Just focus on what you are going to do.
Yeah.
And
This.
then the exam starts, don't look anywhere.
Yeah. This is
Don't
a
look at your
golden tip
phone.
from the guy himself. So yeah, I would also like to add, this is like very genuine tip, जो भी videos and nobody talks about this, but I think this is very important. Even I used to sleep before exam, and exam के one day before we were always together. Exam के एक दिन पहले भी we were in Vashi. We lived in some temple. And exam के day one and second exam के एक दिन पहले we both had our jobs in Pune only. So we lived in his Kalyani Nagar wale apartment पे, and we were together. We were roaming out, just pure chilling. And I genuinely miss those days. This is one thing about my preparation days I miss a lot, like hanging out with him. एग्जाम के पहले देखोगे ही नहीं, कुछ चिल नहीं, सब सब हवा में, कोई बात नहीं, जो होगा देख लेंगे. And yeah, it is always good. Yeah, it was always an honor preparing with Akshay. It was always fun too.
Same here.
Uh, okay, so how did you feel after exams? Were you confident about your performance?
See, I was never confident about my performance, to be honest. But on the like, if you see, one benefit I have compared to you is that I, uh, I, I don't have that good of a memory, so I wouldn't be able to remember all of the 200 questions and what I have attempted or anything. Yash, on the other hand, has a very good memory, so he'll keep on like he remembers the question, he remembers each and every option, he knows what he has marked. So after exam, he used to sit and look at every video and every other source possible if his question was wrong or right. I, on the other hand, had no memory of what the question was, like what I had attempted. So I used to sit carefree. So that is a boon I had, I guess.
I had a boon
Yes,
for sure. Strong memory
that
is a
is,
curse.
yeah,
You
true.
can't forget her easily. That is the thing, yeah. And one tip that you would like to give to aspirants who are watching this video. One golden tip, जो कोई नहीं देता है internet पे. All of them have filter or some other thing. Be feel free, like be very honest with whatever you want to say. One golden tip.
Always take your mocks seriously, like the mocks that you're giving before exam. Like many people think कि we won't give them seriously, हम दे देंगे अभी, but exam में we'll just manage to give our best. So that's, I have never seen any person who is performing worse in mocks or average in mocks and then suddenly he gets a very good college. So that has never happened. Many people don't give mocks, and most of the people don't analyze the mocks. Like I told you how we used to analyze the mocks, so try to do analysis in similar way. This is very important for cracking any exam, like not just CET. For every exam, analysis and giving mock seriously is very important.
Yeah, that is true. And also one more golden tip from my end, buy the course that I'm offering. 45 minutes, 1 hour का ही video है, and that video will totally change your perception about how you mark flukes and तुक्का, जो भी online strategy वैटेजी है. Don't think about it. ये जो questions है, it is prepared by me, जो मेरे 4 साल का experience है, it is prepared by Akshay too. उसने भी inputs दी है, and reasonably, as I said before, it is only priced at 49, so most of you can afford it, because we were also aspirant once, and I realize how costly things can be. 1,000, 2,000 भी देना कभी कभी, I know, like sometimes it can create a stress. So 49E, we make sure that whatever you watch, it is worth your time. And yeah, trust us on that. Um, so yeah, ending, I would like to say, Akshay, thank you for coming. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. Like
you for having me.
always prepare with a friend like Akshay, because it was always good to have someone by your side. He cracked CET first time, second time में and still see the bond we have. Like it is very good to have a friend भी नहीं बोल सकता. He's like my brother only. So make sure life में whatever happens, you always have a good friend by your side. I would also like to share one story. I think it was my third CET attempt and I scored 99.78 percentile and Akshay was always there with me. चारों CET के टाइम पे आने वाला होता है रिजल्ट, we always checked in. So you remember we went to this hotel. It's called Achiza in Kandivali West only.
Yeah. Hmm.
Would you all like to share the experience?
No, no. Please continue.
Yeah, so the thing is, I got 99.78 something, and I was pretty sad about it because first thing is, um, it was my third attempt, and वो मतलब हो जाना चाहिए ना, because I was scoring relatively on my JB was my target. So we went to a hotel, 99.78 लाके भी in called Achija, and then I went in there and just ऐसे flex मारने के लिए when waiter asked me to ask my order. I just said, bring me the costliest starter, and I gave him 200 rupees ka tip. It is very different from my usual avatar, but this is what I believe, that success bhi aayega, failure bhi aayega. Whatever happens, make sure, in the end, if you work hard, you'll be in a good place, and put your best foot forward, और फिर भगवान देख लेंगे. Apart from that, give every test seriously, and I'm very sure अगर तुम hard work डालोगे, you will have that trait in you which will be carried throughout your life. And yeah, that's it from my side too. So also exam का result जो भी हो, make sure chill ही हो. And I'll say that I was pretty chill about my exam results because you were always there with me. Like कभी बोला नहीं है, it feels weird, but Akshay was always there with me. जो भी हो, CAT, ZAT, CET, you know his scores, right? But he was still there with me, and he's genuinely very good. He's not a he as मतलब जितना भी अच्छा CAT वैट देता है, that is secondary. He is very good human being in general too. Like he's a very good person. Net positive for the work. But मेरे तो सिर पे ही चढ़ गया है, दिमाग खाता है बहुत. जाने दो, अभी क्या इससे बात करनी, छोड़ो, कुछ नहीं है उसके पास, फायदा ही उठा रहा है मेरा दोस्ती में. चलो, anyways, you guys take care. Let us know if you want to buy that course. 1 hour का 45 minutes का वीडियो. And मेरा और अक्षय का LinkedIn description में you can send us connection request. In my case, I have also my WhatsApp number attached too. You can reach out to both of us. And yeah, that's about it. Um, Goodbye. Have a great day. See you again. Thank you so much, Akshay, for
Bye,
coming.
everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. Bye bye.